All right. Should be up in a second. Let's see. All right, here we go. Okay. What's up, y'all? Uh-oh. Everything is loud. Okay, let's see if this is doing. Ah, there we go. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, folks. So, put this up here because that was truly a close call for all of you experiencing the last few minutes or hour or so where the platform, Instagram, Facebook Messenger was just down. It's not unresponsive, uh, buffering. And hey, mom, one of the things that I was seeing and, just being more concerned about was like, ugh, I've done a lot of work hey mom, and trying to figure out ways to connect with these people and these audiences, and for them to literally just disappear was annoying. I'm also trying out a new software upgrade from Ecamm, where I can have messages pop up. So I'm trying to see uh, where that message is, so y'all can see what that look like. And I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Okay, y'all bear with me because I also like to try to do new techie stuff out of nowhere. All right, cool. So, does that do it? That doesn't do it. This is my mother. There we go. Hey, ma, what up? So yeah, I'll work more of that out. Either way, but yeah, it was an interesting process to kind of see how things kind of broke down. Didn't necessarily appreciate it, but I was thankful that it helped us learn more about what we need to prioritize, especially for running Instagram for business. Um, So when it comes to having a business online, whether you're just here to be present, whether you're here to serve other people, to teach other people, we need to also have another way to share our messages with people that are not platform like specific, or platform, making sure that we're not reliant on the platform always is what I'm trying to say. Um, enjoy myself at Atlantic Kilts. All right, mom. My mom got a little job, so we're super proud of her for getting some stuff done. But yeah, I'm just playing around with a couple different things, and just wanted to check this. I haven't gone live in a minute, and I wanted to pop on here because I almost didn't have the opportunity to pop on here, right? And so I am also using Ecamm, and I really enjoy it because it gives me an opportunity to broadcast to multiple channels. So right now I should be going live on Instagram and on YouTube and on my Facebook page. Other times I also like to get in and bring in LinkedIn. But today I kind of just wanted to try some things out since I knew Ecamm had a couple new features that I wanted to see. And one of them is being able to bring in comments from various platforms. So I'll be on here for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. What's going on? What's going on? So, um, got friends and family popping on. I really appreciate you all always showing me some love whenever we have the opportunity to see each other or support each other online. It's awesome for me. So thank you so much for that. Um, but yeah, so I'm gonna just tell you quickly about my day. Then I'm gonna get on. So today, I I'll start with yesterday because almost the past 24-hour period has been very busy for me, which has been super cool. So yesterday, I was able to host, and also let me check the sound on this here. Excellent. Okay, so I was able to host and also deliver a workshop for YouTube, helping people, businesses in a sense, learn more about how to start a YouTube channel and some of the key things that they need to do to be able to sustain their YouTube channel so that they don't get caught up or burnt out, and the strategies that they can incorporate into their YouTube strategy to ensure that they are more present. And then after that, went home. But then I had another YouTube workshop that I did, and it was 4 o'clock in the morning my time, which was 7 p.m. Eastern. Eastern Standard Time in the US, and delivered that again virtually. So I had the opportunity to deliver the message physically and then virtually within a same 24-hour period. And I'm still blown away by the fact that people actually, want to listen to the things that I have to say. So I'm truly humbled all the time by having that opportunity to share. And then after that, I tried to get a little bit of sleep because I also went to another event. It just ended today. It's called the Culture Summit, and it's pretty much artists and influencers and musicians from around the world come together for about 3 days to talk about culture, to talk about how we can encourage and further the message, and further help the youth be able to be exposed to the things that we've had access to, and how to push the narrative moving forward. And I went to a specific one because I got the opportunity to meet Babyface, right? Kenny Babyface Edmonds, right? And being able to see him, knowing that I've been listening to his music for a very long time. I probably will do another deep dive into some Babyface for the rest of the week, to be honest, because he's been such an influence on the industry and on music as a whole. And to be able to kind of like see him and see him speak, like, I think when I'm not a concert person, or haven't been like a super concert person, but being able to go and see him and hear his knowledge, and how he speaks and how he develops his craft was amazing. Another point to point out, if you will have opportunities to ask questions to people, people are open, especially when it comes to experts, are open to answer questions. You come prepared with a question. I don't care what your question is. I do care what your question is, but have a question, have something that's meaningful, that's going to be actually helpful for not only for yourself and for the other person. Okay, Geraldine, you just popped on. What's up, girl? I low key met Babyface today, so you know what I'm saying. It was huge, culturally for me to be able to be like, I saw the Babyface, and my man still got a baby face. Was at 64 years old, had this nice little get up, still showing his bare chest out here, being the smooth babyface man that he is. So super excited to just to be in the same room. Yes, yes, to be in the same room with a bunch of verified, in a sense, not essentially like blue tick, but like official people who have been impacting the industry forever. Was good. So yeah, that was major for me today, and being able to have that. I got some nice pictures. I challenged myself. Oh, on YouTube, what's going on? Hey, Miss Sharon. I got the opportunity to bring out my good camera, stop being so shy with my stuff, especially when I'm in areas where I can share or where I can capture. Got some good photos of that you should see in my stories as well. But that was super dope. And then I came home and I passed out because I feel like I've been going nonstop for quite some time. And so I was super happy that these past couple days have been great. What I am wanting to do now is build out some more assets to share with people so that they can continue to follow along this journey that I am building. So when Instagram and Facebook Messenger went down, I was like, how long is this going to take? This is annoying. I'm like 4 days into my YouTube, my repurposing challenges that I'm doing, and I'm like, this is going to slow down my momentum. But it came back, so I'm thankful for that, and looking forward to sharing more. But I was just like, okay, if I can't share my message on traditional social media, how else will it get out? Which will prompt me to fix my email list, to ensure that I am truly consistent on YouTube, and to get a website up, which is a task all on its own. But I don't want to be able to lose connection with the people that I want to continue to help, um, any longer than I need to. So appreciate you all for popping on. If you do have any questions, let me know, because I like answering questions. And I'll tell you all again, when you're in a space with somebody who is open to answer questions, you take the opportunity to utilize it. This is another reason why I enjoy podcasts, because it is pretty much free reign to ask that person questions and they answer openly and freely, which is an amazing opportunity for a lot of people to gain the knowledge that you would typically get in, let's say, like a session or something like that. So don't not ask questions. I almost don't care how general or simple that it could or may be. If you have a question or if you have something to contribute to the conversation and it's relevant, do it. So this is my open call to you all, that while we have this time, we can definitely continue to have a conversation. But yeah, this whole message was because I haven't gone live in a very long time, and then to kind of remind myself that when the platforms are here, I want to utilize it properly. And okay, here we go. Got a question over here. Have you ever heard of Mighty Networks? Yes, I have heard of Mighty Networks. I'm in a couple different communities on Mighty Networks. I enjoy it for the most part. I don't necessarily have any issues with them. They have been able to increase their pricing lately because they've delivered great service. So yeah. Do you have any questions specifically about Mighty Networks? But when we're talking about community forums anyway or platforms, there's a few that I have my eye on. So I use another one where I can build community, but there's another one called School, and School's been doing a lot of good work on being able to build communities. I think it's the newer hot ones. What's going on? I believe that's Kurt. Kurt, good to see you, bro. Um, but School has been doing a lot of good work. Mighty Networks has been super consistent and building up over the years. I run a platform which is a white label version of Go High Level, and the people that I am within that particular um, social media manager or that communications area, they're building up to be able to compete with things like Mighty Networks in School. Um, but it's a great way to once again connect with your audiences if things like this get caught up and you don't have the opportunity to share on a Facebook or on an Instagram. And Twitter's not necessarily the greatest place to be able to deliver messages like this because of the character, of course, limitations and sometimes even the video. But having a good way to be able to share whatever you would like to share with people, be it in video form or in email form, is a great way to ensure that when things go dark, that you still got a little bit of light over there. All hope is not lost, and you can kind of not necessarily rebuild, but continue to nourish the people that you have access to. So, but yeah, shout out to a few people that I met just today, just my morning, your evening. Thanks for hopping in. I won't be on here too much longer, but I love to give opportunities for people to ask questions. I'm having some people over on, so I'm in Ecamm right now. I'm in Ecamm, but I'm broadcasting live to my YouTube channel and also to my Facebook group as well. So one of the things I truly enjoy about Ecamm is the versatility. So another place I would have also broadcasted to would have been like LinkedIn, but I think I want to be more formal with LinkedIn. The other thing I'm trying to overcome, if you will, is just the layout that I have. Certain platforms, I think it's not called Squadcast, it's called StreamYard. I think StreamYard allows you to have the full horizontal, but then they just crop it in on your Instagram page. Whereas if I were to utilize this vertical platform right now and host to different platforms, I either have to choose vertical or horizontal. The issue was that in Instagram specifically, it it would pretty much jack up my presentation if I wanted to do it. So that was kind of annoying. All right, we have someone here. I'm gonna bring this up. So Ecamm just started this, and I'm super excited about it. So I'm feeling kind of burnt out and struggling to figure out my business life. Do you have any random inspiration or tips that might at the top of that I could share? Okay, so when it comes to feeling burnt out and struggling, especially when it comes to business, one of the things that I always tell people is you need to kind of rely on the things that you've already done. So you already have a business. Burnout is caused by actually putting the work in. And so what I would tell you is you need to, if you can have a break, that's great. If you cannot, it is just helping to slow down the what is demanded of you. So I use that in repurposing. So for instance, if you are feeling burnt out when it comes to content specifically, I can speak to that specifically. When it comes to content burnout and always having to produce or be in front of a camera to be able to be present or consistent, what you want to start doing is repurposing your content that you've already produced and then just modifying it into different content formats, saying the same exact thing, because this allows you to stretch out your message a little bit more without having to reproduce certain things. So, for instance, I'm on this live right now, and let's just say I was experiencing something similar to you. I'm going to get my trusty post-it notes right here. So, came on here, came on live. This is an effort that I'm doing. But what I can do now is after this live, I can then download it, I can transcribe it, and then I can also turn it into a short form video or a couple short form videos. I can turn it into a blog if I needed to. I can get a couple quotes from this same live right here. I can create some graphics. I can take this conversation and I can turn it into a podcast. So what I'm doing is I'm taking one effort and I'm allowing that effort to work for me. So I don't have to do everything. It wouldn't make any sense for me to take something and just from this one, like go and make a brand new podcast or go and make a brand new video when I can just use what's already been provided or use what's already, all the efforts have already been put into what I'm doing right now and just utilize it for my benefit for later. So I will also encourage you to identify what you feel or where you feel the burnout is. So, is the burnout in content creation? Is the burnout in business? And this is where you can find the time to see if you can delegate that to other people. So, if you happen to have an editor or an intern or a child or a spouse that's good in those particular areas, what you can do is you can say, hey, can you look at this piece of content or this video? And what I need you to do is find a quote for me, to find a question for me, and to see if you can cut this down into just something really quick that I can post. And then you can get additional pieces of content that you can spread out over the week from something that was already done so that you don't have to do something brand new. So it's the same situation if it's in business. Figure out where the bottleneck is, see if it's something that you need to delegate, see if it's something that you can just take off the table completely so that you can have more room to breathe and to be productive with what you want to continue to do for the people that are following you on your journey and looking forward to learning more and participating in what you have to offer. So, yeah. Listen, 10:08. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I think I'm going to go and reclaim my time so I can have a better and more productive day tomorrow. I wish you all the best. If you have any additional questions, feel free to shoot me a DM. Be happy to continue to answer them. I will not promise you all that I will go live more often. I won't promise that, but I will consider it. That's what I'll do. I can consider being able to do that more because I do enjoy speaking. I realized that over the past couple days. So I want to make sure that I do my due diligence to show up when I need to, but I will not overcommit and disappoint y'all. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Have a great one. See you soon.